So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Delicate ball, and it needs to be.
Luis Suarez really is a player who can do everything. He makes a more than decent target man, and his energy levels mean the opposition defence are constantly under pressure.
And that, I guess, is essential if you're going to play pressing football.
Well, that's right, as so many sides do these days. I hated playing against players like Luis Suarez. Not that too many met his standard in my time, but he just never let you rest, Peter. He was always around about you, and you knew he was going to pop up and cause you trouble at some stage, whether he was on the attack or whether he was defending.
Ferdinand. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vigo looks to get on the end of this. For Yaya Toure. Lam showing good feet. Cristiano Ronaldo gets it away. First quarter of an hour gone.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Nesta. Yaya Toure. And it's Thuram. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Makaleli caresses it through. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Cross in. Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Luis Suarez. Out to the left it goes. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, good spread. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nesta. And the counter is on. Yaya Toure. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Figo. That is lovely. Stood up well to him there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Vigo. Turns back here, probably the best option. And that's put paid to a promising move. Nice physical challenge. Figo. Looking for a runner.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Now it's Figo. Now this could be a chance. And this is Yaya Toure. Milan are looking to go forward now. And that is as far as they're going to go. Nesta. Nedved. And it's Makalele. Cristiano Ronaldo. Figo. Delivers the ball. There's the header! That's another chance! Superb goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man...
And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 20, Luis Suarez. Lascia il campo per il numero 9, Forlan.
And the action is back on the way.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And this is Ronaldo. Figo. Iniesta. And this is Forlan. And it's Forlan! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Keeper has taken decisive action. And now they can spring out of defence. And he plays one through. Nedved. Oh, no joy this time. Alexander-Arnold. Thuram. Forlan. He is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter...
Messi! Another save.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Milan still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Nedved picks it up out wide. Chelsea have their second corner now. Shapes to shoot! Quarter of an hour into the second half. Iniesta. Spread neatly. And they win it back again. Toure gets rid without sophistication. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Yaya Toure. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Thuram calmly anticipates. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Nedved. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. Ah, he's given it a... Shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
So, third corner of the game. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's Lahm. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's a sharp little ball here. Nesta gets across to intercept that. More and more pressure on the ball here. Ferdinand goes long and straight. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Oh, they can break here. And here's Makalele. That's a good ball out wide. Bigo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Yaya Toure, it's a searching pass, brilliantly cut out.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And a chance! There's a goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
10,
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now.
He's being urged to shoot. Very nicely done.
Il numero 2. Attenzione, un cambio.
That's a throw. Tomiyasu getting this one clear. Just about within shooting range. Who saw this coming? This is going right to the wire. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That'll be a throw.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Makalele, he steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Forlan. Oh, this looks sharp. That looks a good ball through.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di
Chelsea
recupero.
have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. All hands on deck for this one. It's a mighty effort! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Haaland, he is onto this. Ronaldinho. Shot at goal! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might... Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's hit the upright. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Engages and forces him off the ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Looking for the run. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And this is Messi. Now that's well seen too.
Luis Suarez really is a player who can do everything. He makes a a more than decent target man, and his energy levels mean the opposition defence are constantly under pressure.
There's a quick free kick. Iniesta. Alexander-Arnold does well to get it back. Nicely weighted ball. Quick look, then plays it in. That's an excellent interception. Kukchu simply refused to be outdone there. Pings it across. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And it's Iniesta. And this is Luis Suarez. That's going to go a long way. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And a shot! So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And he's managed to get free.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Spread neatly. And the shot! Iniesta. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Messi. And this is Ronaldo. And he's found a way past. The referee's awarded a free kick. Gatcha. That's an imaginative pass. Araujo. Saliba gets over and intercepts.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And that is expertly dealt with. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kukchu. It's a good ball out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Luis Suarez.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
No, it's come to nothing. Kukchu. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Lenormand kept his eye on it, and he's there. Searching pass he's played there. Alexander-Arnold is one whose deliveries we all know about. Milan looking to pass their way through. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And this is Ronaldo. Raul. Oh, he's bustling through here. Mbappe. That is good strength. Here it is, crossed in. Oh, well played, well played. Iniesta. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's worked it through. He's picked his way through. And this is Messi. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
We are glad to inform you that today's
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Fine souvenirs.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Gatcha.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Number 21,
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Mbappe. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Looking for options for movement. That pass has been well intercepted. Iniesta. Cristiano Ronaldo.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's been played through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That's a cute ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's a nicely weighted pass. Can he get it through? Now it's Iniesta. Iniesta. And that has put a halt to things. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Good ball, good take. Goes down, but nothing given.
Milan are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through zone.
Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Luis Suarez. Distributed tidily. Chance here to counter. Milan can breathe again. Just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Substitution.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Messi plays it short. That is lovely. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Messi. He's found a way through. Terrific header. It's a loose ball. In he goes again. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Milan have their second corner now. Oh, that's wonderful. Shot a goal! And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he was quick to react. Oh, that's well spotted. He is through here. Skims one in. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
And this is Forlan. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that.
Chance! It's in! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders. and tails are well and truly up.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Now it's Neymar. Over to the left. He's on it. Can he get away? Now that's... And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! Certain, searing, yes.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Neymar! And he's there to belt it away. Milan can consider themselves just about safe now. Now, can they get him away? He's onside! And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Yaya Toure. Neymar. And this is Forlan. Could move up a gear here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Tries to pass it through. Thinks about the shot. Header! Yes! And they are cruising away. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Forlan. It's smartly reclaimed. That has found him in acres of space. Oh, super ball! And a chance! Oh, the ball's in he goes again! And this is Neymar. Now it's Sané. Alexander-Arnold.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And there goes the final whistle. Milan can celebrate now. They have exactly... So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, you would think that the name Luis Suarez... Oh, smashing header! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Alexander-Arnold gets into a good position. That's tidy. And here's Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Bebeto has it out wide and in space.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bellingham. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's a fine interception. Iniesta. Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Maldini calmly anticipates. Mbappe! Contact was certainly crisp, didn't quite come off.
Well, he did so well to adjust himself, Peter. It was just a question of the amount of control he managed to get on it.
Big header! It's in! AC Milan are all square. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly...
And the finish! A real chance and a real let-off. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Iniesta. Nicely aimed pass. And he cuts out the supply. Not the most accurate pass. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Batistuta, and that is expertly dealt with. Iniesta.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's good running with the ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. Cristiano Ronaldo touches it back, and that could set him on his way. And he's there to clear it. Might be danger here. Now it's Bebeto. De Jong. He's looking wide. Bellingham. Oh, that's neat. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And we have our very first corner. There's the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe! Nice interception, well timed. Iniesta. Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's away! Messi. Now it's Batistuta. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's De Jong. Now it's Bebet. Here's a chance! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Bebeto brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Tchouaméni cuts it out. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. There is the half-time whistle. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Milan really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And we are already promptly back underway. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Mbappe powering forward here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That is lovely. Iniesta. And this is Luis Suarez. He's had a shot! It's a loose ball. And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Big chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Milan go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And it's lofted through here, and he was alert to it. Alexander-Arnold is looking to influence the game from out wide. That's been slipped through. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 22. Iniesta.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
Il numero 9. Forlan. Il numero 19. Morientes.
Batistuta. That's a little off target. Messi. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Forlan. Olise. Forlan. Shapes to shoot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Forlan actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Serginho.
Oh, good ball!
And he shoots! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Milan really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And he's forced to go back. Bebeto. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. For Olise.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Mbappe, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Bebeto. That's a delicate pass.
Vitoria really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
Into the channel.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, well played. Reinders. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Reinders is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Nicely aimed pass. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hakimi. Knocks it into space. Olise. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Crunching tackle. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Serginho has got himself a free kick, and he's going to have his name taken.
Milan can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Milan moments now away from seeing this one out. He's in a great position here. Hakimi makes the interception. Araujo. And it's Bellingham.
3 minuti di recupero.
Deep into stoppage time. Mbappe. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's the chance to counter. Played out wide. De Jong. Owen. Charge, surely! In he goes again. And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Well, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
He's a sharp little ball here. Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And claimed it back swiftly. And this is Ronaldo. Caught offside that time. Milan, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Nice control. He's having a shot!
Forlan really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Played towards the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Iniesta. Neither side yet able to find the net. And this is Forlan. Forlan. And the shot!
Just not quite happening for him just now.
Milan really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Ball's gone out of play. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Neymar.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
Albertini.
He won't be happy with that one. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Forlan. Tries to pass it through. That is a brilliant interception. Neymar.
Albertini.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Messi running with the ball. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Vinicius Junior. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Aimed beyond the defence. Serginho's... Oh, what a climb! Has a look and plays it forward. So what can they make of this? Can he get on the end of this? Pass is just off target. Costa Curta gets rid without sophistication. That's a good ball. Cristiano Ronaldo!
Looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
And he can clear it away. That's good play. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to... Chance for a shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite. This is their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? So, third corner of the game. Messi plays it short. Vinicius Junior. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Good ball, good take. Mohamed Salah unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Un minuto di recupero.
Czech gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Tries to play it through. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Lovely, now then. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Milan faced with a real prospect of letting this slip. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
So the would-be breakthrough moment. 1-0, never any doubt. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game...
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Here we go again then.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
That has been cut short.
Nicely spread. Iniesta. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Messi.
Alexander-Arnold
Spots it and intercepts. Yaya Toure. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Messi. Albertini. Can he spark a counter here? And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Good read, needed to be. Alexander-Arnold looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise...
Great chance! Dispatched clinically. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from him.
He gets big! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yaya Toure. Passing is crisp and sharp. Out to the left it goes. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He's shifting through the gears here.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Vinicius Junior. Messi takes a shot! Goal! Arsenal! Into the lead once more. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Arsenal go into the lead. And it's Iniesta. That has been slung wide. Aimed in towards the centre. Can he finish? He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this. Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And that interception was... shoots! Yes, it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 22, Iniesta. Numero 4, numero 7.
So, time for
Cristiano
changes
Ronaldo.
on both sides, actually.
Numero 9,
This is quite a battle.
Numero 10.
And this is Millet. Real chance! Goal! Milan! And the comeback is complete. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's given it away. Oh, he's bustling through. There's the shot. He scores. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. A horrible blip. A horrible blip. A situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And that's left him on the seat of his pants. No foul, says the referee. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Araujo. Now Yaya Toure. Araujo. No unnecessary. So that's it. It is all over. They needed to win, and they have won. It is...
you